This is an update to the previous video titled What's Behind the Threats to Ramaphosa and Cape Town Mayor and others, and changes the topic direction from a freedom of speech discussion into an importance of correct and complete information discussion. Everyone can get things wrong, especially when incomplete or incorrect information is available, and that information can even change perspectives and opinion. Welcome to the Reandro Show, where I explore those stories that affect every South African in some or other way. For those who have not been following the story, a 28-year-old man was arrested on Friday the 23rd of May 2025 by the CATS team under the Hawks for making threats against a businesswoman who is the CEO of a Cape Town-based business. And then he also went ahead and threatened to kill the President of the Republic of South Africa and the Mayor of Cape Town. So what's the charge? According to the charge sheet, it is the state's case that on or about 12 May 2025, at or near Cape Town, Masango unlawfully and intentionally disclosed by means of electronic communication services information to another person with the intention to incite violence against several people, including threats to kill Ramaphosa and Hill Lewis. He is also accused of unlawfully and intentionally assaulting 3 people, among them the former radio host Kieno Kamis. So listen up. This is a bigger story than I think anyone out there really realizes. My previous video focused on our freedom of speech because we have so little information available. Actually, nothing. It is still not known what was really said in any of these messages, but I have received more information from a source that I have chosen to trust that changes the focus of the story, but also makes it far more serious than I thought it initially was. Now, the first question is, who is the accused? Initially, the news articles called this man Sebole Masango, but after his appearance in the Cape Town High Court on 2 June 2025, his full name was revealed as Phillip Sebole Masango. His middle name is Sebole, not Sebelo, and he is not known as Sebole, but rather Phillip Masango. The next question is, who is Phillip Masango? A quick internet search reveals that Phillip Sebole Masango is the CEO, the Chief Executive Officer, and the founder of Amani, a company based in Cape Town. Now, some would say he is the visionary behind Amani. He has been called a tech leader, venture capitalist, and innovation strategist. Some say Phillip shaped the future of AI, blockchain, cybersecurity, and digital transformation in South Africa. Apparently, he has over a decade of experience, and he empowered businesses, startups, and individuals with cutting-edge technology solutions. Apparently, he's also very passionate about UI, UX, Web3, and software development, and he drove innovation to new heights. It is said that his journey transformed industries and inspired change. So what went wrong? I was contacted by a person who knows Phillip personally, and as he is working with the Hawks, the information he can provide is limited, and I cannot reveal all I was told as it may influence the case against Phillip. It has been said that his personality seems to change from one day to the next, and that he often goes through bouts of violent behavior where he becomes physically abusive towards people. He seems to lose touch with reality at times, and that he goes on spending sprees where money seems to disappear into a bottomless pit as he has nothing to show for it afterwards. This information linked up to what General Lebeya said in my previous video, that Phillip's mental health may be considered under Section 77 to 79 of the Criminal Procedure Act, which deals with the capacity to understand proceedings in a court case, mental illness, and criminal responsibility. Is Phillip mentally ill? There is too little information and too little is known about Phillip to say whether he is mentally ill or on medication or even simply just an evil personality type person. But after his appearance in the Cape Town High Court on 2 June, I'm sure a number of people might be a little baffled. Phillip did not quite seem to understand the proceedings, and Magistrate Alida Tiart even had to guide him. During the proceedings, he asked, "Why are my lawyers not here?" As if he was confused. He had apparently contacted a law service by F&B, but had not heard from them again. The magistrate then explained that he could either make use of state-provided legal aid or hire a private attorney at his own expense. And then Masango asked, which one is better? He then decided to have legal aid represent him in court, which is when the attorney, a Mrs. A. Semery, came onto the record. Semery took a few moments to confer with Masango, and during the time, the state prosecutor, Mujahid Sandan, had raised the question surrounding Phillip's place of residence, as the one he had previously indicated had belonged to a Church of Scientology in Cape Town. By the way, my source also said that Phillip had seemed to go off the rails after he had joined the Church of Scientology, and that he had even threatened people, including my source, that he would kill them with his mind. The case was eventually postponed till 9 June 2025 to allow for the verification of his address and investigation in other details, including the status of his passport. Another odd thing that I have to mention is that during the proceedings, Phillip asked the magistrate or the court, "Am I guilty of anything?" It seems that he does not quite understand what everything is about. Is it an act? Is it a play? Or does he really not understand? But here is the big question. Why are the threats considered so serious? Apparently through his business involvement, Phillip Masango worked on a number of projects which brought him close to high-profile individuals, and in the process, he obtained the physical home addresses of people like the Mayor of Cape Town, Geordin Hill-Lewis, and even our President, Cyril Ramaphosa. As he had previously become physically abusive towards certain individuals, once he made these threats that he did, he became a real threat, and this is why it became a matter for the Crimes Against the State Division of the Hawks. Once the CEO of this Cape Town-based company opened the case against him, when he sent her these very threatening voice notes. Please note, I don't know what these voice notes say, I haven't heard them, and even if I do receive them, I cannot reveal them because they are part of an ongoing investigation. I will keep my eye on this case and will make a follow-up video or videos as needed till there is some form of conclusion. I would love to hear your thoughts on this whole matter. Share your thoughts, your opinions, observations and insights in the comment section below. And please, let us keep the discussion respectful. Thank you for watching, and if you found any value in this video, please do like, share and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.